So let's proceed with the significance of the study. Significance of the study by its definition. The significance of the study is a written statement that explains why your research was needed. It's a justification of the importance of your work and the impact it has on your research field. Its contribution to new knowledge and how others will benefit from it. The significance of the study must be stated in the introduction section of your research paper. While stating the significance, you must highlight how your research will be beneficial to the development of science and society in general. So why is the significance of the study is important? The significance of the study, also known as the rationale of the study, is important to convey to the reader why the research work was important. This may be an academic reviewer assessing your manuscript under peer review, an examiner reading your PhD thesis, a funder reading your grant application, or another research group reading your published journal paper. Your academic writing should make clear to the reader what the significance of research that you performed was, the contribution you made, and the benefits of it. How to write the significance of the study? When writing this section, first think about where the gaps in knowledge are in your research field. What are the areas that are poorly understood with little or no previously published literature? Or what the topics have others previously published on that still require further work? This is often referred to as the problem statement. The introduction section within the significance of the study should include you writing the problem statement and explaining to the reader where the gap in literature is. Then think about the significance of your research and thesis study from two perspectives. Number one, what is the general contribution of your research on your field? And number two, what specific contribution have you made to the knowledge and who does this benefit the most? For example, the gap in knowledge may be the benefits of dumbbell exercise for patient recovering from a broken arm are not fully understood. You may have performed a study investigating the impact of dumbbell training in patients with fractures versus those that did not perform dumbbell exercises and shown where to be a benefit in their use. The broad significance of the study would be the improvement in the understanding of effective physiotherapy method. Your specific contribution has been to show a significant improvement in the rate of recovery in patients with broken arms when performing certain dumbbell exercise routine. This statement should be no more than 500 words in length when written for a thesis. Within a research paper, the statement should be shorter and around 200 words at most. Another method or technique in writing your significance of the study. The following are the steps and guidelines on how to write your research significance of the study easily. First is to use your research problem as a starting point. Your problem statement itself can provide clues to what outcome your research study will achieve and who will be benefit from it. Ask yourself, how will the answers to my research problem be beneficial? In this manner, you will have an idea on how valuable it is to conduct your study. Let's say your research problem is, what is the level of effectiveness of the lemongrass in lowering the blood glucose level of Swiss mice? Discovering a positive correlation between the use of lemongrass and lower blood glucose level may lead to the following result. Increased public understanding of the plant's medical properties, higher appreciation to the importance of lemongrass by the community, adoption of lemongrass tea as a cheap, readily available, and natural remedy to lower their blood glucose level. Once you zeroed in on the general benefits of your study, it's time to break down into specific beneficiaries. Another one is to state how your research will contribute to the existing literature in the field. Think of the things that were not explored by previous studies. Then, write how your research tackles those unexplored areas. Through this, you can convince your readers that you are studying something new and adding value to the field. Another one is to explain how your research will benefit society. In this part, tell how your research will impact society. Think of how the results of your research will change something in your community. For example, in the study about the use of lemongrass tea in lowering blood glucose level, you may indicate that through your research, the community will be able to realize the significance of lemongrass and other herbal plants. As a result, the community will be encouraged to promote the cultivation and use of medical plants. Another is mention the specific person or institution who will benefit from your study. Using the same example above, you may indicate that the result of this research will benefit those people who are looking for an alternative supplement to prevent high blood glucose level. Then the last one is to indicate how your study may help future studies in the field. You may also specifically indicate how your research will be part of the literature of the field you are studying and how it will benefit future researchers. In an example above, you may indicate that through the data and analysis that your research will provide, future researchers may explore other capabilities of herbal plants in preventing different diseases. The last one is the tips and warnings when writing the significance of the study. First is think ahead. By visualizing your study being in its complete form, it will be easier for you to connect the dots and identify the beneficiaries of the study. Another one, write concisely. Make it straightforward, clear, and easy to understand so that the readers will appreciate the benefits of your research. Avoid making it too long and wordy. Next one is go from general to specific. Like an inverted pyramid, you start from above by discussing the general contribution of your study and become more specific as you go along. For instance, if your research is about the effect of remote learning setup on the mental health of the college student of a certain university, you may start by discussing the benefits of the research to the society, to the educational institution, to the learning facilitators, and finally to the students. Another one is to seek help. For example, you may ask your research advisor for some insight on how your research may contribute to the existing literature. As long as you ask the right question, your research advisor can point you in the right direction. The last one is to revise. Be ready to apply necessary changes to your research on the fly. Whether it's the respondents or variables involved in your study, there will be unexpected things that will require your adaptability. There's always room for improvement, so never assume your work is done until you have reached the finished line. And that's all for the presentation of the significance of the study. The next one will be the definition of terms. Thank you.